Here we are on book 6 and a verbal reasoning 1, which is codes. The alphabet here is to help you with these questions. When it says that, it really means use them. It's not just, oh, isn't that nice? It means, please use it. It's here to help. Remember, use your finger to point to the letters as you can. Now, obviously, it's not very helpful if I'm going like that. So I'm going to point with my trusty red dot. Here it is. And we'll work that way. Now, before we get going, we need to have a little talk about how you count. Count like you're doing snakes and ladders. So here's your boxes for snakes and ladders. I'm sure you're all familiar with that. And imagine you're on this square here. You score 3. Now, normally you'd go 1, 2, 3, and you'd land there. But you could go, or in terms of how people count the alphabet, they go 1, 2, 3, and then they land there. Or, I fancy having shall we have a pink? You could start here and then jump over 3. So here's your 3, 1, 2, 3, and then they land all the way over here. So having three different counting methods will get you to land on 3 different places, and that's the problem. So stick to one consistent rule, and I would say count when you land like snakes and ladders. So here we are. It goes, instead of jumping over 3 or going, oh, it's a leap of 5, just go 1, 2, 3, 4, like a frog going from lily pad to lily pad. Count when you land. And that, I think, is the best way. But it doesn't really matter so long as you stick to the same method. Right, let's rub that out. And off we go. So the code for word is VNQC. What is the code for letter? Now, have they given us the word or the code? Is this a word or a code? It's a word, isn't it? So if it's a word, oh, go away. We count from the word to the code. If they give us the code, we count from the code to the word. But don't worry, by the time we get to the end of this, you'll be well practiced. So let's have a look. I'm going to get rid of this, assuming I can find it. My pen is the rubber bit is playing up. Go away. Right, what is the code for letter? So we're working from the word to the code. So W to V is forwards, no, it's back 1. N to O is forwards 1. Oh, so I'm going to have to write some notes here. So it goes back 1, forwards 1. Q to R is forwards 1, plus 1. Oh, hang on. And, oh, it was W to V, wasn't it? Never mind, we'll carry on with this. And then D to C is back 1. Is this working for you? It's not working for me. Right. W to V, back 1. We agree with that one. O to R, oh, here we go. O to N is back 1. Come on, Sarah, get a grip. Back 1. These things happen. Like, hopefully we got that one wrong as well. R to Q is back 1. Yes, it was all back 1. See what I mean? It can get so tricky if you're not really on the ball. And I was not on the ball. Thank you for being with me. It happens. So, right, L, back 1, is K. E, back 1, is D. T, back 1, is S. T, back 1, is S. E, back 1, is D. And R, back 1, is Q. Right, because my brain is in China, we'll just check I got that right. Now, this is one of the reasons why, if I can find my code, we'll rub out the workings. In the exam, you will simply not have time to rub out the workings. There's no time for it on the alphabet. So that's why I'd recommend sort of shimming along with your finger, nip, 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 but writing your workings down here. Now let's do the next one. The code for house is what does mean? So this time they've given us the code of the word. That's right, it's the code. So we're going to work from the code to the word, and we're going to concentrate very carefully, aren't we? Right, so J to H is back 1, 2. So that's -2. Q to O is back 1, 2. Oh, that's looking good. Always do the first 4. W to U is back 1, 2. And U to S is back 1, 2. Good. Now the reason to do the first 4 is because it could be -2, -2, -2. You can see that's 3 -2s. And then it goes -2, -2, -2, -3, -2, -4, -2, -5, but the first 3 would have been -2. So don't get into that little trick. Right, so I -2, 1, 2, G. C -2, 1, 2, A. T -2, 1, 2, R. F -2, 1, 2. G -2, 1, 2. And P -2, 1, 2, N. And we've got given a word. That's nice. If they've given us the code, we want it to end up with a recognisable word. If it ends up looking like a river from the deepest part of West Wales, the chances are you've got it. You've been counting the wrong way, or, as I did in that first one, you just had a complete confusion. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select, if I can, why is it doing that? Let's do a Command Z. No, can't remember how to do it. And for some reason it won't let me. So the next question. Tell you what, how long have we been going on for? No idea. Well, that's not helpful, is it? Should we carry on? Okay. The code for fetch is ESC. What is the code for ball? Have they given us the word or the code? That's right, it is the word. So therefore, we are going to count from the word to the code. And off we go. So F, if I just sneak down here, I'm trying to get it so that we can see the alphabet and our word at the same time. Can we just about get that? Can you see? Good. Right. F to E is back 1. Write it down, back 1. E to C is back 1, 2. Ooh. S to T. No, why did I do that? It's T to S. See how important that arrow is. T to S is back 1. And then I assume the next one's going to be -2. And so it's C to A is back 1, 2. Yes, -2. So we want our ball. I'm just going to very small write it above each one. So -1, -2, -1, -2. So B -1 is A. A -2. Now they're checking to see whether you know to go around the end of the alphabet. So that goes 1, 2, which is Y. L -1 is K. And L -2 is J. Now what they will do on a multiple choice, they will put something like A, Y, K, K, and a lot of children will look at the others doing the work and say, well, why do you need to do that? You can see there are 2 L's, it must be the 2 K's. and they say, oh, it's so easy. But actually, they have fallen into the trick. Oh dear. Never mind. I'm trying to work out how to turn you off. See you in a moment.